Hey, I'm Pizza. They call me Pizza because I get a piece of news from here, a piece of news from there, a piece of news from over there, and then I piece it all together, and then I give you a piece of my mind. The topic of the day is immigration reform. Last week, President Barack Obama met with the Latino caucus, and they talked about immigration reform, where President Barack Obama promised them some type of action between the midterm elections and December. During the process of that speech, he was heckled, and understandably, because I need for my Latino sisters and brothers to understand. I got your back. I sympathize, empathize, I understand. Because number one, there is no reason why we do not have immigration reform. I'm disappointed in Valerie Jarrett, and I call her Valerie because I know that she is a upfront and close personal confidant of President Barack Obama, and he really does listen to her and Michelle and Susan Rice, and there are a couple others that he really listens to. And on immigration reform, at this particular time in history, Valerie, you disappointed me because you should have told him, I understand that you got Democratic candidates running in red states, and you don't want to piss off the white folks that are against immigration reform, so let's just hold that. I have issues with that, because these same white folks are the ones who are against African Americans, Asians, Latinos, basically anybody that's not white. So regardless of the time, they're going to still feel like they feel and vote like they want to vote. So I'm with my Latino sisters and brothers. I share your frustration because there is no need for, and your disappointment. I watch the protests. I watch the hunger strikes. I'm there with you. When he did DACA, I'm there with you. But now what I need for you to understand right here, right now, today is this. Regardless of how upset you are, how pissed off you are, you still need to register and vote come this November. You do not let the situation, I'm just speaking as an African American that's been struggling with equal opportunity, equal rights for some time. Things don't happen overnight. It's a process. And whatever they can do to discourage you, that's what they do. That's why we get in these crazy ass voter restriction laws. And I tell people, and they don't want to hear me because they think it's all about African Americans, but it's not. A lot of these voter restriction laws, Latinos, it's against you guys. Because really and truly, it may take some time, and it may take some resources, some money that I don't have and other folks don't have, but we can dig up a birth certificate or dig up some documents from somewhere. But once you become an American citizen, you made an American citizen, maybe getting your recognized, and I recognized in quotation marks, birth certificate may be an issue for white Republican America, to say prove your citizenship, prove your birth. So if you can't produce a birth certificate, then you don't have the right to vote. But what I'm hoping for is when I say they, I'm talking about President Barack Obama, the Democratic majority held Senate, And the very few Republicans that's got some sense, once they give you the right, all rights under the Constitution of the United States of America, to become full-fledged American citizens, guys, you need to vote. And you need to vote at every election. I don't care how small it is. You have got to vote. And as pissed off as you are right now, do not be discouraged. My friends, my fellow potential Americans, that's what the establishment wants you to do. They want you to become disencouraged. They want you to throw your hands up and give up. But you got to be better than that. You have got to go and register and vote in spite of. Do not be defeated. No, see what the end is going to be. Visualize the fact that one day, yes, you are going to be a full-fledged American citizen. Never lose sight of that. And once those rights are bestowed upon you, your children, your children's children, their children's children through generations, you are forever then bound by your commitment, by law, and by the blood and suffering of your forefathers. When I say your forefathers, I'm talking about those that were before you, you yourself, and it was speaking into the future. So when they look back at you, the blood, sweat, tears, and sacrifice, that they go out and register and vote. And don't vote on ideology. That is it's crap. It means nothing. You need to look at the issues that are up front and personal to you and your livelihood and vote on those. Don't be so wrapped up in trying to hold somebody else back that you are willing to sacrifice your own well-being, your own family's well-being. Vote for you and your family, so that you can have the American dream that you dream of. Be patient. This November, go out and vote. Take your cousin, take your sister, your brother, your mama, your uncle, your drunk daddy. Take them to the polls, and you need to vote. And you need to vote responsibly. I know you're pissed off at the Republicans and the Democrats. Democrats get on my last damn nerve. You know why? Because they're spineless. They do some good things, but you know what? They do them, and it's kind of like they're scared, or they want forgiveness for the good things that they've done. I got issues with that. We are supposed to look out for those who are oppressed, or those who are held back, or those who don't have it as good as we are. Even the poorest of the poor always look back at the one who is not doing as well. That's the American way. So I get upset with Democrats when they, slide off, ease off. Oh, I don't want to be seen with President Barack Obama. Oh, I'm gonna lose my election because his approval ratings are so low, and the Republicans are tying me to him and his policies. What the hell is wrong with you? Ain't a damn thing wrong with those policies. Name one policy that the Republicans have. They do not have a policy. Americans need more money. I'm talking about the average and poor folks. We would love to shop and take advantage of a booming economy, but we ain't got it like that yet. Okay? So we need a raise. We need an increase in the minimum wage. Stop being wussies, Democrats. Do you know for the first time there are so many people that's got health insurance that have never had it before, and you trying to run away from a policy on health care? Really? Are you really that spineless? Because see, I'm scared. Because when I look at it, we still need some reform when it comes to the health care. We need some dental insurance. We need some consumer protection when it comes to these the cost of prescription drugs. Hell, I'm already paying taxes on the research for these drugs. And then when my doctor prescribed me a drug to take, I can't afford to buy it to get well because it's so damn expensive. $500, for 1 month. Really? There are so many things that needs to be happening that I know that the right Congress people, the ones with spines, will stand up for America. We'll do our part, but you need to do your part. And like I said, Latinos, Asians, African Americans, don't give up. Don't be frustrated because of the spin that these cable news networks can put out there when they give you these poll results. Who's leading, who's not, and who's all that. Ignore that bullshit. Register and go and vote. They don't know what's going on in your household. They can't know. They're just drawing a paycheck. That's what their job is, to entertain America. Our job is to live as an American. That's all I want to say on immigration. I love y'all. Peace out.